Good day, everybody. This is the Ecclesiarch here, back with some more Warpforge, and today we're going to be playing some Warboss Gordrang, and I'm also going to be showing you a deck that I believe works really well with this guy. Now, I have been experimenting with a lot of different Warlords, especially with Galleron, and since I'm experimenting a lot, I have deranked like around 600 points, but it's time to start climbing back. So, let's take a look at Gordrang. Now, his ability, as you guys know, is actually quite simple. It's the Uje Choppa, which gives him a +2 melee attack and concussive. And guess what that means? That means that this is a Aggro Warlord. So this is an Aggro Warlord, and I believe not a Control Warlord, because he doesn't really have enough HP to keep controlling the board using this ability. Yeah, sure, 3 attack on a Warlord often means that they should not play aggro and instead use good trades, but that's when they inherently have 3 attack like Swarmlord. When a Warlord has +2 attack for 2 energy and only 35 health, you really don't want to be bashing into troops too much, but rather you want to push your advantage and just beat down the opponent as soon as you can, and that's exactly what this guy is going to be doing with the help of his Makari and Propakili, as well as Banner Knob. So these things are there to just boost our attack and just really help us smack down the enemy Warlord as soon as possible, because this guy has a lot of pressure. He basically has almost the same amount of pressure as the old orcs used to have with the old Propakili, maybe even more actually, I'm not too sure. And on top of that, we're also going to be running Pyromaniacs, because Pyromaniacs actually is a hidden gem, because some of you might not know that when you use Pyromaniacs in combo with your Uja Choppa, it actually stuns everything that it cleaves as well. It blasts, I mean. So when you apply blast, things like stun also apply, right? It's same as in Horus Heresy Legions, where stun and poison and stuff used to apply through cleave. We're gonna have Prophet of the War to get some of our crucial tactics out, which are of course the Grizzled Scarboy and the Iron Gob. You really are doing something wrong if you're not playing orcs with these cards currently, because they're just too strong. As you guys know, they're very tanky and very good value. We do have the Scorch Assault for AoE, and there's the Orc Knob as always. Now, unlike Gaskell, this one has a lower curve. It doesn't run the Boss Knobs and like Rock Invasion, but it is going to have Will of Gork, as well as No Mocking About for removal, as well as the Storm Boys and Rocket Rock Squig Buggies. Now, on top of that, we do have Double Attack Squig, and Double Attack Squig is actually really nice, because in a mirror matchup, if you end up against another Gordrang and the other Gordrang goes first, you will need this to reseize the initiative, because the Gordrang that goes first is gonna have the other one stun locked forever, so you might have to have this to swing it in your favor. Other than that, we got the Gretchen Mob for some early pressure, and it's also going to be good with Pyromaniacs. We got the War Bikers, and yeah, pretty much we are set to go smash some Chaos and Tau, basically, because that's all we're gonna see. And surprisingly enough, if we do meet other orcs, this guy is really good against other orcs, especially if it's something like Zackstruck, because Zackstruck gets completely annihilated by this guy. So the very first opponent that we have is Abaddon, and we're actually going to leave Pyromaniacs here. And this is pretty good. Honestly, that is pretty good. We're gonna go for Gretchen Tower. In most cases, a Gretchen Tower is the better call with this bad boy, because he can keep you stun locked as the Gretchen just stand there. The Grots, I mean, and it's pretty good. Now, problem is that Abaddon does have a very huge health advantage, and for some reason he actually also decides to attack us. That might be a good choice, but might also be a very bad choice. We're gonna find out right away, because despite Abaddon's healing, the amount of damage that we're gonna deal to him is gonna be huge. Especially considering I got Makari. Having Makari early in your hand is a death sentence for pretty much everything. Yeah, that's not gonna help him, unfortunately. I'm just thinking, what's the good way to do this? I guess we could do this. Doesn't seem like a bad choice. Whack him here. Because it had 4 HP, we don't want to leave that alive, plus we only took 1 damage, so that's great. We could have also used Pyromaniacs, but I don't think it was too necessary right then. Oh. Pyromaniacs could actually be pretty funny now, but nevertheless, we're just gonna keep stunning this bad boy and dealing 5 damage to him. If I had 1 grot more, yeah, I think it was a mistake sacrificing 1 grot, because I could have actually then cleared with Pyromaniacs. That's alright. So what you gonna do? Are you gonna go face, I wonder? Smart man. He decided not to go face. So how do we do this is the question. If I do Pyromaniacs now, it's not exactly enough to take this out, right? Which is kinda I think this is a good risk. Yep. Because we also had Makari. Okay. Still haven't been able to do a very good Pyromaniacs, but the time will come for that. Don't forget that Pyromaniacs can also be used to stall. Like when he drops something big, we can just use Pyromaniacs to stall him. Ah, there it comes. And he also has Abaddon's Chosen, and I don't have hard removal. Yay. That sucks. But nevertheless. So, this will deal 4 damage to him. Yeah, I'll have to commit here. It's very uncomfortable, but I have to do it because I really can't have that on the board. And unfortunately, we don't have the necessary no mocking about here, so I'm not able to push my advantage.
My hate drives me.
Okay. I say we do this. No. I was trying to do melee attack. Why did that? I end up misclicking a lot through ranged and melee, and I'm not sure if it's my fault or if there's something up with the UI of the game. It might be my fault. Oh. Taking quite a bit of damage there, bro. It's quite a bit of damage.
We bring annihilation.
What the fuck? Okay, now I desperately need that removal. Now I desperately need that removal. I need either my... What do you call it? No mocking about. Or I really need my Will of Gork. I have lethal in my hand, but at this rate, this is not going to be too good. Let's hope he doesn't get a front line as well. No. Now we get no mocking about. Thank you. Very, very timely. Yeah. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That can work. That can work. Should I risk is what I'm thinking. No, let's do it like this. And he might actually do a Black Crusade right now. In which case, I'll need my Prophet or I'll need my Will. No, so much for Black Crusade. No front line, okay. No front line again, that's good. No front line. And no front line, okay. That leaves some chances for me to actually survive this. Depending on what I get. Oh, yeah, we did it. We did it, boys, we did it. Gotta say, that was very close. That was very, very close. We got super lucky towards the end. Though, to be honest, he was very lucky as well, because I didn't end up drawing the hard removal until very late, and on top of that, he also got the friggin' front line on his demon as well. Okay, so we're now up against Omezos. Omezos is not the best for us, unfortunately. The reason for that being we don't have high ranged attacks, so that kind of puts us in a very shitty place, but nevertheless, we're gonna try our best. We are going to try our best. Drops a marker drone, okay. Again, we got Makari. It's pretty lucky. Another marker drone, okay. In that case, we are gonna drop these bad boys here and maybe deal 1 damage to one of those. Aha, Relentless Fusillade, okay. In that case, I will do this, and I'm gonna get another marker light on me, which is not good, but what can I do, man? What can I do? These stupid sniper drones. I'm actually thinking maybe I should have done this quick buggy there. But I'm being a little bit greedy. No. Actually, let me just do this real quick, then let me do this, then let me do this. And let me drop the squig as well. Oh, actually his name. I just noticed his name. Okay, he's pretty low on his HP. Nice. Lucky with the Makari. Okay, more drones.
Calculating enemy trajectory.
Chopper, do your thing.
Oh. Almost messed that up. What could he do now to swing this game back? Also considering we got big lethal in our hands. Okay, I assume Relentless Fusillade once again. That's pretty good. Okay. And I assume he drops a Guardian. Oh. Why would you do that? Why would you not drop a Guardian drone? That's weird. That's like super weird. Let's give him all the damage that we have. Why would you not drop a front line there? Because, I mean, I think it didn't really save him because I still had the Warbiker on top, but I think that was a bit of a... I think that risk was, let's say, unnecessary. I may be wrong, but I think it was unnecessary. Okay. Sylar. Somebody's actually playing Sylar. I'm not sure if I should have kept that no mocking about there, but nevertheless. I think Scorcha Assault, Prophet, and Gretchen Mob are actually better. Well, Gretchen Mob is questionable because of Spawndom. But I'll drop it as soon as possible, just to check it out. Oh, Diabolic Strength. But here's the question, does he really want to be doing that? That's my question. Does he really want to be doing that? Because I don't think he outtrades us at any point. Okay, he does the Host of Chaos. There's literally no reason for me to do a Gretchen Mob here. I'm just gonna whack him some more. Banner Knob is actually quite alright, especially considering he can give you ranged attack as well, which is quite good against the drones and stuff. If he doesn't get any HP here, okay, perfect. In that case, we can certainly drop the Banner Knob and take this out for free. Surprised to see a Sylar here. Yeah, there's a Spawndom. Ooh. You should take it out with face. Smart. You know what? I think doing this now is a good idea. I don't think I'm gonna have a better chance for it than this, because he's got nothing on the board, and even if he drops something, I do have the Veteran Stormboy ready for some action. Rubric Marine. Now let me demonstrate, guys, why Rubric Marine is a crap card. So all of that to buff the Rubric Marine, then he buffs him again. And all that just for it to die next turn. Oh my god. Rubric Marine is not gonna work, boys. Rubric Marine is not gonna work unless you get like super lucky. It doesn't work. When you get lucky, it's super, but it's very rare when you get the chance to buff it to the point where you can do the disgustingly resilient on it. I do want to make a deck for it, but if you want an actual good deck, it's not gonna be the case.
The dark gods.
Okay, Diabolic Strength again. And my guy's got some weird cards. Why go face? Okay, how do we want to handle this? I think this is how we handle it. We do this. We do this. And we take this out. So he's running the low curve type of chaos with rubrics, with Abaddon's Chosen and stuff like that. Yeah, that can work, I guess. A little bit risky, but it can work. Let's just say when it works, it works. Okay, execution on this, that's perfect.
I live in your nightmares.
Okay. Another Abaddon shows. No, what the actual hell, man? Does he have another Spondum? If he doesn't, there's gonna be a very tough Pyromaniac's turn coming next right up. Ooh.
Dark gods, bestow your gift upon me.
Another Abaddon's Chosen. Okay. If there is a textbook definition of annoying, we're seeing it right now. Take this out first. Alright, I hope that at this point he's out of Abaddon's Chosen. So I assumed that he drew 2 from the hosts and had 1, or had 2 in his deck. Or did I miss something there? Okay. How do we want to do this? Okay, this should be all right. Iskandar Kaon. Bro. This guy has to be shitting me. What am I playing against? Thank God I got that Will of Gork. Thank God I got that Will of Gork. Such a weird deck too. He's playing so many low-end units, but at the same time he's got Iskandar Archaon. Not something you expect to see every day, I guess. Possession. Once again, props for a very interesting deck. But Jesus Christ, what the hell? Sometimes I don't believe what I see, but you know what? That is good. That means people are actually playing fun decks, which is awesome. So 3-0 for us, though. 3-0 for us. So one was a Tau, one was Abaddon, and one was Sylar. Well, first one was Abaddon, right? Yeah, I believe it was Abaddon. So let's see what we do on the fourth game. Gordrang, I do believe, is really good right now. If you're wondering if he's like actually playable, I think like one of the top 3 guys is playing Gordrang currently, and it makes sense. Orcs are good. Orcs have always been good, and orcs are gonna remain good until they really cut them, which I don't really want to happen, to be honest. But oh well. I don't want them to gut the orcs, but they sure need some more work, I think. Or do they actually? I'm not sure actually. I think I'm, as you guys say a lot of times, I'm more in favor of buffing existing factions rather than nerfing the strong ones. Man, oh man. This is gonna be a lot of damage.
The skeletons of fate tell of nothing but death.
How do we want to do this? Do I want to just Scorcha? Yikes. Not the best situation to be in. No, he's got a lot of spirit stones. Let's pray it doesn't do 3 damage. And this doesn't do 3 damage as well, please. Worst possible outcome. Okay, all's not over yet. If we get lucky enough to actually do a good Scorcha here. And we do not. We do not get lucky. I think RNG gods are taking back what is owed to them. At this point. This could be a good play. Okay, we're alive. Nah, we're not. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. Can't argue with that loss, man. Can't argue with that loss. Galen is actually troublesome for Gordrang, I guess. In a way. Let's see what we do in the next game. So that's a 3-1. Another Tau, and it's Omezos again. Have I mentioned how much I hate fucking Omezos? Don't play a gun drone, please. Hope that goes to my face. Yes, thank you. He's also gonna drop his counterattack at this point, I think. Yes. I think Banner Knob is the way to go. And I think this is how we're gonna do it. I'd prefer to take out the healthy drone. Nope, nice. Face again. That's good. I'm actually starting to wonder about Grizzled Scarboy, you know, because it is a very good card. It's especially good in an Orc Mirror matchup. That's why it's really not good to pass. But in these kinds of matchups against the Tau, sometimes I think it might be a waste. It does help you survive, but I don't know. I don't know, really. I'm not sure. Oh. I don't think I should miss this opportunity to deal so much damage. Maybe it's a little face roll, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I did the right thing there, but seems like it's not an opportunity to be missed. I'm not sure. It's good to pressure him.
With courage,
Oh.
we shall stand victorious.
That is actually quite interesting. That is actually quite interesting. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this, and surprisingly enough, I'm gonna armor up. Reason for that being, I actually have the Will of Gork, and I know that I have it in my hand. Thus, I can actually swing the game back once he overcommits, and he smells like he's gonna overcommit at some point. Something just tells me he's gonna overcommit. Oh, experimental drones, really? Oh, maybe that's not exactly a bad move. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's fair enough. I'm gonna make him overcommit a little bit more. Because once again, I feel like I'm dealing with somebody who will overcommit. I don't know, I just have this gut feeling that he's gonna mess up something. Okay, shield. That's correct. Savior protocols. Are you kidding me? You don't want any drone board control? Okay. At this point, I think we can do this. Yes. I think at this point we can do it. Get that shield off. Crisis bodyguard. Emergency dispensation. Burgeoning empire. I don't know what makes these Tau players think that they're safe when they're doing things like this. Why are you not dropping front line? This is the second Tau that has done this. Like, why are you not playing Vanguard? Like, what's up with these people? You have the energy to drop another Vanguard drone. Why are you not doing that? The other Omesos also did the same mistake. I think they're underestimating the power of Gordrang here. Oh, because he has that next turn. Okay, but... does he run a shield? Does he run a Zephyr in his... Nah. He's done. Staying at 1 HP against Gordrang is... I don't know, man. Yeah, I understand that he has these shields and everything, and it's Omega annoying, but... I think he made a big mistake there. Okay, got our second Tau of the day. So that's 4-1. Yep, 4 wins, 1 loss. Let's do another game. And let's see what we'll do. The only thing that's really boring is that the ladder is very simple right now. It's always the same thing. But actually, wait, maybe not. Maybe not, actually, maybe not. So we're definitely going for Infinity Circuit Surge because of a single, very simple reason.
Cleanse this place. We must protect the craft world.
Turn 1-5 damage. So there's a Galen. I guess there's more Galens lately.
The shadows are always vigilant.
We didn't manage to clear, but that's fine. We do have that huge HP advantage, so I'm alright with it.
I bring swift demise.
Mm-hmm. Path of a Command. Some damage on me. Oh, and he even attacks me. I think that means he has the finisher in his hand, I guess. Wailing Doom. Else that would be a very bad choice. If he doesn't have Wailing Doom and he's still committed to that, it's a bad choice. I think he's dead. Next turn. No, he's not. He's not. He's actually quite alive. Yeah, I think we still do with this. Uh-huh. And he has no spirit stones. And he's about to be hit by a bomb squig as well. I think we got this in the bag. By the way, whenever you have Makari in your hand, always do the Infinity Circuit Surge. It's just too good. Okay, that's a good move, but it does not save him, especially considering... Oh my god, poor guy. That's so unlucky. Yeah, he's... Oh my god. RNG is on our side. The RNG that I didn't get against the previous Galen, I got with this guy. So yeah, he's finished. We even have the Warbiker, so if we didn't have proper Killy, I think we still could have done it. Okay, GG. Yeah, as you guys can actually see, this is quite simple. Gordrang is like very, very simple to play. Very fun compared to the other warlords, other orc warlords. I mean, because well, by other orc warlords, actually, I'm talking about Gaskell, because nobody plays anything else, and Gaskell mostly plays the waiting game. He just sits there until everybody just loses to attrition. This guy is way more fun because you're at least actively attacking your opponent. The whole trick with Gordrang, however, is to play him aggro and not play him control. He's not the same as Gaskell, so you don't want to run certain things with him, like, for example, the Rock Invasion. Now, I understand that sometimes you might lose the game against Rock Invasion, and you're gonna be like, but yeah, but he won because of Rock Invasion. Well, yeah, that can happen. But overall, you're playing more of an aggro deck, so it's much better to run stuff that will help you damage your opponent, rather than just keep pushing for the higher end. There are other things that you could do. You could go for a Grot Tank and things if you want, but overall, I think this iteration of the deck works quite well. Anyway, gentlemen, thank you for watching, and comment what you want to see next. I'll be seeing you boys in the next one.